Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. There's the whistle.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Now it's Drogba. Hoeneß. Here's Vieira. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Drogba. Vieira. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Fiddles it through. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Bale. Skims one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Drogba. Drogba
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That could spell trouble. And through to the goalkeeper. Thuram. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lahm.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now he's off and running. Hoeneß. Messi. And here's Eto'o. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's being shifted off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Araujo spots it and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. With Rudiger. And it's Vieira. It's Gullit. Mbappe! Messi. Hoeneß. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
A little lost today.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Vietnam head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So off we go once more.
Vietnam really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Vieira getting this one clear. Hoeneß. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vieira.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he can clear it away. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram. That's headed upfield. Interesting ball. Mbappe! And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's not going to reach. And he's heaved it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eto'o under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! Chelsea have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for
Gullit
this match was
chasing after it. Pass has gone astray.
71,550.
Araujo. That is good alertness. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Thuram. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 14, Rafael Leão.
Vieira.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He is through here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale. He's gone forward, stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18,
Rummenigge.
Number 4, Bale.
Araujo.
Number 13,
Rudiger.
Hannes. Number 6, Bellingham.
Shifted upfield.
Coming on the field.
Messi will
Number
not want to
11,
lose out here, not against this opponent.
Number 26.
Rummenigge really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Number 8.
Well, they
McAllister.
deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Haaland is herring after that one. Rafael Leão. No, it's not getting there.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Rijkaard with the clearance. Rafael Leão. Rafael Leão puts his foot on the gas.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Looking for the run. Rummenigge gets into some space. Now it's McAllister. Thuram gets it away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Rummenigge. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Driven forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Lahm. Lahm tries making a foray down the right, and it's Gerrard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rummenigge. And here's Messi. Messi is flagged offside. Gets his pass away, and he was quick to react. Gullit. Rummenigge. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard. Passes short and sharp. Crossed in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McAllister.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
Brings
space.
his way through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Played into space out wide. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi pulls short. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good strength. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Well, it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far?
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
And we're off for the final
Coming
time.
on to replace him is
0-0.
15,
Rummenigge!
Zanetti.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. McAllister. And Zanetti. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's nice.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It'll be a throw-in. Ronaldinho's delivery.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Zanetti. Rafael Leao. And that's an excellent interception. Gullit. Vieira. Still inseparable. we have penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he has done his bit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Haaland steps up for his penalty.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Haaland is the man who's second in line. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So, the second man in line. Oh, calm as you like.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Rummenigge is the third man to step forward.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Gullit is third in line. Firm, low, telling. 3 each. Rafael Leao is the fourth man to step forward for them.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Rummenigge comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Schmeichel obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And that has lifted the roof. Vietnam fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And here's Bale. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Ernest. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Great chance here from position. He's having a go! What a save! Terrific reactions! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And they've got Reed. Looks to the other side. Messi opts to play it back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Eto'o. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Vietnam have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Thuram. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ernest. Bellingham. Chance and the shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's managed to get free. Messi. And it's Lahm. Cross goes in there. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, it's come loose. Drogba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's a throw-in. That's been cut out, well played. Gullit. Lahm. And it's Lahm. Messi. There will be a throw-in. In with the challenge. And that's really well manoeuvred. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Drogba. Chooses to go back. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
That's tidy. And it's Vieira. That's very neat. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bale. Ernest. And it's Messi. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Zanetti. Bellingham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gullit, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Now the finish! And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Eto'o.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He is just caressing the ball. And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo gets over and intercepts. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eto'o was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Araujo cuts out the pass. Being still separated by the game's only goal.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. there seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Number 4.
And this is the perfect
Bale.
opportunity to create
Number
a cushion
6.
between them.
Bellingham. Number 10. Messi. Coming on the field. Number 11. Erling Haaland. Number 14. Rafael Leao. Number 8. McAllister.
And here's
Number
Gerrard.
13.
Hot rises!
Substitutions taking place.
Boom, header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eto'o, and it's Lahm. That looks a good ball. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Araujo, Haaland is herring after that one. Ball played right into his path. Eto'o, and that is expertly dealt with. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's anyone's ball now. And another try! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the
And
field
that has added
is
a whole new
number
complexion to
9,
the game.
Rudiger.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Vietnam are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's in a great position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ronaldinho. Well, the ball's gone astray. Chance here to counter. Vieira.
2 added minutes has
Look,
been
there has to be
indicated.
more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Rafael Leao. That's a sharp pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field. Number
Into
2,
extra time we go.
Rijkaard. Coming on
Vietnam
to replace
pay
him
the price
is
for failing to
number
close out the match in
24,
normal time.
Nesta.
Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Now it's McAllister, showing good feet. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
This is the time you need that pace.
Araujo. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat.
There's the hit!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thuram makes the interception. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Zanetti. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Lahm cuts it out. Gerrard. That's a nicely measured pass.
Oh, really well played.
He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lahm is there and he can get that clear. McAllister goes on a run down the left wing. Ah, that's a fine... Half-time, extra time.
And now, I'd just like to read out our
It is
fan
coming down to
supporters
those
who are
last
celebrating
15
their
minutes.
birthdays
A
today.
truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution in progress.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's Thuram. Chiellini. And Araujo. Mbappe. Thuram. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard gets good distance on it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's neat. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. And here's a chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So,
Hello,
Jim, how do you
everybody,
reflect
and
on
please
what we've
join
seen?
me in wishing a
Vietnam
happy
really
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Bale. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quick...
And the finish! Well, the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Thuram. Rijkaard. Rudiger. Zanetti. Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a good run down the right. Look at the space. Shot a goal! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Passes short. Horace!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ernest. Drogba. And they can counter here. Quality ball. This has gone, that's a foul. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Real chance here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, good spread. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh no, this does not look good. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham, passing is crisp and sharp. And that has been knocked clear. Bellingham. Lahm. That's been cut out, well played. That is good alertness. Hoeneß. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's through, now is he in? It's Bale! And he's there to belt it away. Rummenigge. Here it comes. Punched away.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eto'o. Lahm, he's picked his way through.
That was lovely, that.
Great position here. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham gets good distance on it. Thuram. Lahm works it forward. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zanetti looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lahm wins the duel this time. The muscular approach does pay off here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary. Rudiger cuts it out. Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can he find a... Great hit! He scored! And this is getting better and better. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. Really fierce, close defending. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Vietnam have their third corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
They've played it short.
Substitution.
That's a... Gerrard! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. That is a little undercooked. And here's Hullet. Ernest. Eto'o looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti goes on a run down the left wing. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And they win it back again. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hullet. Bellingham. Hullet with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
We have got changes here
Zanetti.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 18.
Vietnam
Hullet.
are making a
Number
change.
13.
After this, just one
Palace.
opportunity to do
Number
so.
6.
He's in plenty of space here.
Coming on
Vieira
the
gets
field.
over and intercepts.
Number 5.
Mbappe.
Number
Good
11.
running, strong and
Erling
purposeful.
Haaland.
McAllister.
Number 10. Messi.
And he's had a hit!
Number 8.
And
McAllister.
somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. This is promising. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cleared without complication. Some really good ball movement. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi. McAllister.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, shooting chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he get it through? Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. But it's Thuram. Bale. Has a shot! They would have been quick to recover this. Corner number 2 then. Vieira can get it clear. Showing good feet. Bale. And he's there to get it away. And that is that. Vietnam can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. And it's Gullit. Gets into some space. Oh, he's played it in low. Rijkaard gets it clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well,
Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lam. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Cleared away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bellingham. Hernes. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's found a way through. Chelsea given another corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. They've played it short. That's a throw. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance for the header! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could try cutting inside here. In with a header! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Messi, Drogba, he's had a hit! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. He's in space and looking for options. And he's onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Lahm. He's got a side of goal! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Always onto this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vieira. Eto'o does well to get it back. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ernest, can he spark a counter here? Pull it. Oh, that's nice. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Lahm. And here's Eto'o. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 3 minutes added
Vinicius
time.
Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And we hit half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Vietnam hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half.
Please
Bring on
turn
the
your
second
attention
half.
to the
It's
screen for
3-2.
information provided by the local police.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. That is good alertness. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ernest.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ooh, played through for the wide man. Showing good feet. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Vieira. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham. Thuram.
The
Yeah.
attendance for this match was 71,649.
Just about up to the hour now. Rummenigge. Can he finish? And that has been cleared.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Drogba. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Chelsea finding their passes. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Deftly away. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lahm looking to run onto it.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that interception was most necessary. Bellingham concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Vinicius Junior. Number 26, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 13, Ernest. Number 6, Bellingham.
Kaká.
Coming on the field, number 14, Rafael Leão.
Tries a shot! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Chelsea making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Very nicely done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shifted it to the flank. Pull it. Bale. That's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Gullit. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe finds himself offside. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's neat. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Pull it. Mbappe! Back into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Haaland in acres of space out wide.
Added minutes.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So, what can they come up with here? Araujo. Oh, that's ambitious. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now Kaká. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.